Okinawa is very important because I said earlier, geography matters. If you want to know why the U.S. Marines maintain forces on Okinawa, look at a map of the region. Transit time by sea from Okinawa to mainland Japan is 1 to 2 days. To Korea, 2 days. To the South China Sea, 3 days. And to the Strait of Malacca, 5 days. From California, transit time to any one of those locations is 21 days or more. When the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit is aboard ship near Okinawa on any given day, there is a 100% chance they are about a day's transit time to either a U.S. Defense Treaty ally, a threat to regional stability, or a perennial disaster relief location. That's why, in order to fulfill our alliance responsibilities to defend Japan, the Marine Corps, the expeditionary, rapidly deployable branch of the U.S. military, and the only forward deployed and available U.S. ground force between Hawaii and India, must be based on Okinawa and must have its helicopters near its ground and logistics forces. Ladies and gentlemen, other nations are watching. Foreign governments are watching to see whether the United States-Japan alliance is strong enough to find a solution to the current issues at hand and ensure that the awesome deterrent power of the U.S. Marine Corps remains based on Okinawa for decades to come. Potential enemies of Japan and the U.S. are watching to see if there are chinks in this alliance, because if it can be weakened today, perhaps it can be weakened further tomorrow. Our friends, those who share our values of liberty and our respect for human rights, are also watching. They want to remain firmly in our corner, but if they begin to suspect that our alliance is not as strong as it once was, or that the United States is not as able as it was to ensure security in East Asia, one of two things is going to happen. Either those countries are going to drastically increase their defense budgets to make up for their lack of faith in the alliance's ability to defend them, leading to a regional arms race, or those nations will look for another country and another political philosophy to partner with. Either of those developments would be very dangerous for Japan and a serious threat to the prosperity and stability of the region. The world is watching to see how committed the U.S. and Japan are to regional security, to a 50-year-old alliance. This is a national security issue for the Asia-Pacific region, not a local issue. For me, as the commander of Marine Forces Pacific, is an operational issue. For the U.S. and Japan, it is a vital regional stability issue, the greater good of many nations. It is an alliance issue, an economic prosperity issue. It is about our collective futures in the most important region on Earth. It is not just about a local basin issue. People ask me occasionally if I'm worried about some of the current discussions in Japan, and I am not. I know that two nations who share our core values will find a way to sustain 10,000 U.S. Marines on Okinawa with the capabilities they require, while enabling the residents there more fully to benefit from the peace and prosperity that all of us have worked so hard for. I know, indeed I am convinced, that one of the greatest and most important alliances in history will be even stronger